Uh-oh, we got a flying tent. Oh, boy.
What a way to start.
Boy. All right, is our tent going to be all right? We just lost BTS. Uh-oh, we got a flying tent. Oh, boy.
So guys, that clip you saw is from a live streamer in Los Angeles. Puts on an amazing show on a regular basis. Big fan. But what happens here in the video is a weather phenomena that is very, very common on the downwind side of a runway at any major airport. And so what was really interesting, if you continue to watch this video, how this phenomena pretty much went unidentified as what it really is. So let's just continue to watch.
All right, there they go.
So there's
Right at the end.
Oh my, I think that's it. I think we're done. All right, there they go.
Here we go.
Right at the end.
Oh my.
Now again, if you notice, what I'm really highlighting in the video here is that there was no mention as to what the actual phenomena was, and that is wake turbulence. And a lot of times when we think of wake turbulence, we think of it in relation to aircraft, but it is also a phenomena that takes place on the ground. St. Martin, for example, when everyone stands there at Mahaho Beach behind the runway there and they grab onto the fence, that's more in terms of jet blast because the aircraft is actually on the ground. But this is triggered by aircraft that are actually airborne at a very low altitude, and there are vortices behind the engines that are a couple of 100 feet off the ground, and there are some circumstances that will cause, at least partially, those vortices to actually surface to the ground. So if you look at that initial video, if you look at the palm trees, the wind is blowing from the south or the southeast. Now, in general, the wind direction or the wind speed is maybe no more than 5 to 6 miles per hour before the wake turbulence takes place. But right before that gust of wind, there was a Korean Airlines 747-800. Within about 15 to 20 seconds of that aircraft passing, that strong wind gust developed. And if you look again,
we got a flying
now you look at the palm tree in the background,
What a way to start.
it's kicked up a strong south wind. The aircraft was just south of them by a couple of 100 feet. In this picture, if you also look at the palm tree to the right of the tent, you can see the circular motion that the palm tree blows in, indicating that there's a vorticity. It's not just a wind gust that's being generated by local winds. It's specifically connected to the aircraft that just passed. So take a look at that palm tree. You see that?
We got a flying tent. Oh boy.
And then the camera falls.
All right, there they go.
And in this one, you can hear the rumble of the aircraft that probably just started its takeoff roll.
I think we're done. All right.
And again here, look at that. Again, the aircraft started its takeoff roll, and in this instance, what they probably encountered was actual jet blasts, the same phenomena that takes place at St. Martin. So it's not that LAX has just crazy winds, it's just that when you are on the leeward side of a active runway, you will occasionally get wake turbulence to actually surface to the ground and create these types of conditions. And luckily, for the most part, they're no more than 5 to 10 seconds, and the majority of the wake stays above the surface. But there have been instances, I've been at this exact location, where there was a very freak downward burst of wake turbulence, in which this area, for about a good 15-20 seconds, I would estimate, saw about 50 to 60 knots of wind. I was pushed over, there was debris that was blown around, some objects became airborne, almost like projectiles. So it can be dangerous if it becomes that severe, but it rarely happens. So just for people who watch this video and for those who were involved in this situation, no, LAX was not having just unique crazy winds that day. That was a very specific weather phenomena triggered to the airplanes directly, called wake turbulence, and it's surface wake turbulence. So hope this brought some clarity to those who were curious as to what that was. But no, they were not crazy winds related to weather. They were specifically related to the airplanes. Thanks so much for watching, and hope to catch everyone in the next video.